Hi everyone, have you ever thought about how global warming impacts marine animals? We did, and Pete is here to explain it to us. Today, he will explain the impact of global warming on classifying species, such as the sea urchin. I will give you a quick overview of global warming, then move on to classifying species, especially the sea urchin and how they are linked, plus the possible consequences. As we already know, the sea is getting warmer. This impacts the marine animals' quality of life significantly. But what exactly happens? The main problem is that the CO2 level changes the habitat of marine animals. If there is more CO2 in the water, the animals naturally have more CO2 in their system, which increases the partial pressure of carbon dioxide. This causes health and growth issues. Partial pressure of carbon dioxide means that there are more dissolved CO2 gas molecules in the blood, which lead to a higher density of those particles. This results in a higher pressure, which is called hypercapnia. How did the scientists find out about this? The scientists chose to study the sea urchin in experimental conditions. The sea urchin creates a fragile calcite skeleton whose developing can be influenced by the acidity of the water. In the larval stage, temperature and the surrounding water have a major impact, which is why the experiment was done with larvae. The scientists put sea urchin larvae into different containers that were filled with different CO2 and temperature levels, representing real-world scenarios in the near future. And what did they find out? The study showed that the sea urchin larvae grew bigger and better if the water was warmer, around 27 degrees Celsius, and the CO2 content was lower. That means that there is more calcium carbonate in the water, which the sea urchin larva uses to build its skeleton. Overall, if the temperature is lower and the CO2 content is higher, the larvae develop poorly. If the sea urchins are smaller, they have more problems finding food and avoiding predators, which affects how many make it to adulthood. This will most likely end in a smaller population size. In general, if sea urchin larvae develop with deficiencies, they will face disadvantages later as adults.